February is the LGBTQ plus History Month, and theatre has always been an important platform to give voice to queer stories. Hello my darlings, this is Giuliano from People of Theatre, and in this video I'll talk about an iconic queer playwright and Hollywood star, Mae West, who made history in the 20s and 30s as an outspoken feminist and vocal queer ally. But before getting into it, please show me some love by liking this video, and if you'd like to be notified when my new videos or posts are out, make sure to smash the bell button just on the right here on my profile. Now, who's Mae West? Well, she's gone down in history as an Hollywood star of the 1930s, and in fact her popularity basically saved Paramount Pictures at that time.
I see a man in your life.
What, only one?
The way she dominated her film scenes was very much ahead of her time, and she transformed forever the way women and sex would be presented in movies and on stage too.
You were wonderful tonight.
I'm always wonderful at night.
She inspired many stars of today too, such as Madonna, Mariah Carey, and many, many drag queens. But before being a Hollywood star, she was actually a playwright, and a very provocative one. In fact, she used to sign her plays under a false name, Jane Must, because her style and storylines were considered scandalous, and despite the false name, she did get in troubles anyway.
Well, it's better to be looked over than overlooked.
The Drug is one of her most famous plays, a gay comedy that she subtitled A Homosexual Comedy in 3 Acts. Scandalous! The play opened in Connecticut in 1927 and didn't really have a long life. It went sold out over the opening week, but scandalized audiences with its portrayal of homosexuality, trans characters, and drag queens. So it ended up banned for indecency after only 10 performances and costed Mae West a 10-day jail sentence. The play tells the story of a closeted gay socialite, Rollie Kingsbury, who comes from a rich family and is trapped in a loveless marriage. Rollie's father is a homophobic judge. His father-in-law, a therapist who specializes in gay conversion.
You once did a play on Broadway with a lot of female impersonators in it.
Yeah, The Drag.
The Drag. Well, it was considered quite shocking at the time.
They came to me and asked me to please do not bring that play into New York because we are not equipped.
Yeah.
They figured they'd have a lot of riots and excitement going on. I glorified the homosexual.
The homosexuals are particularly fond of you. Why is that?
They are. Well, they know what I was doing for them, you know.
Mae West strongly believed everyone had the right to be who they wanted to be, and all her works provocatively put on stage gender non-conforming characters. For The Drug, she did open casting calls at a gay bar in New York City in order to cast gay actors who could genuinely share on the stage their own experiences of having to hide their identities. Well, at that time, gay actors would never be cast for speaking parts, so not only the storyline, but the very making of the show was super controversial. Mae West was quite a fascinating personality whose theatre works contributed to progress theatre and help queer people of her time to have a platform where their identities could be represented. Scholars have pointed out the profound impact that she had on the way language and sexuality were used in American theatre afterwards, which is quite remarkable for a female playwright of that time. Now, although The Drug is quite a tragic play, it's actually quite fun to read, and it does culminate in an extravagant drug war. I mean, who doesn't love that? Mae West took a limo to prison and says she wore silk underwear throughout her detention.
You have to wear prison clothes?
No, not exactly. I didn't wear that burlap underwear. I wore my silk underwear.
Quintessentially queer. I've mentioned some quotes from The Drug in the description, so let me know which one you love the most in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, my darlings, and I'll see you next time.
Some years ago, you did an interview that was going to be shown on this network, but they decided it was too racy. Mostly because of the question that the man asked you, why do you have mirrors on your bedroom ceiling? Can you remember your answer?
Yeah, I like to see how I'm doing.